Boom! What's going
Hold
on?
on, everybody. For some reason, you're gonna have to share it because it's not even.
I
It's
did. I
not
did.
connected. You
I already
did?
did.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah, it
What's
won't
going on,
even like
everyone?
when I go over to Facebook. It doesn't even have. It does like the go live button doesn't even pop up.
Right. That was the same problem I had last 2 times. Yeah. So anyway, let us know if you guys can see it. Okay. Let me know if you're watching this on our profile or if you are watching this in one of our Facebook groups. We try to work around with the StreamYard issue with Facebook. So thank you guys for tuning in, and also let us know if you can hear our audio. Okay. Let us know. Just drop in the comment section down below.
There
Okay,
you
say
are.
hello to everybody.
Yeah, I'm just bringing us up on the computer so I can read everybody's stuff.
Good morning, Nicole. How you
Good
doing?
morning,
I see
everybody.
Nicole. Yeah.
1 second. I'm just gonna say good morning to everybody in the chat. Good morning.
Coach Chris, what's going on? Okay, coming in loud and clear. That's good. Okay. So today we're gonna talk about a recap about Funnel Hacking Live. Okay.
Do you want to tag? Do you want to go in the comment section in Facebook there and just tag everybody?
Yeah, I do it now. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Good morning, everybody. So, FHL recap. Daniel had such a blast in FHL last week. I know I was watching him, watching everybody else get their awards and stuff. Unfortunately, I didn't make it to the awards ceremony. I got denied entry at the border into the States because of my past, because of my record from when I was younger, young and dumb, right? So, yeah, it was a little bit of a letdown, but hey, I still got to enjoy it through Daniel's eyes, Jonathan's eyes, Becca's eyes. A bunch of them were posting tons of videos, content. Daniel went live multiple times. It was absolutely insane. I want to ask you, Daniel, what was like the
Before
feeling?
you ask me, let's bring people back, okay? Because that was the bold move, right? Even I mean, you didn't get in, we lose money, but money is secondary, okay? I mean, talk about because it was not an easy decision, right? I mean, you have to leave your family, just chase your dream, and most likely, you probably won't get in, but you still need to try, right? Bring us back to that moment. How did you convince yourself you got to try, even though you feel it probably not gonna work out?
Well, I had a little bit of a chance of getting into the States, right? A little bit of a chance, and that little bit of a chance was all I needed to make that decision, right? Because I know I have friends, I know lots of people who have a record and actually have gotten access into the States. They might have went in 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and then on the 6th time they finally stopped them and denied them, right?
Right.
So I was hoping I was going to be one of those people who just got let through, right? It's not like my record's current. It's over 19 years old, so it's an old record, right? So I figured, hey, if there's that little bit of a chance that I can get in and go to Vegas and get up on stage with you, with Russell Brunson, I have to take it.
Absolutely.
There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. As soon as I made that decision, I booked my flights. I booked my Airbnb hotel right at the Horseshoe there, right? And yeah, I went all in, man. We bought our FHL tickets. That cost us, me and you, $1,500 just for our FHL tickets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went all in, man. It was that little chance that pushed me to saying, screw it, I'm gonna try. Right? Even though I knew highly likely I was gonna get turned around, right?
Right.
But I turned that into a story, right? Even though I got denied, I still created a content right after I got denied at the airport. And that video literally went over like 60,000 views on TikTok.
Oh wow!
Like,
That's
yeah,
amazing.
in matter of 48 hours, over 60,000 views. What's up, Nathan Lucas? Sorry, guys.
Hey, Nathan. Thank you for the support, man. Following your path. Let's go, brother.
So I definitely I had to take that opportunity. I had to take that chance, and even though I knew it was very little chance, I still needed to take it. That's part of entrepreneurship, right? It's part of the process, right? Not everything we do we're going to be successful at, right? And unfortunately, I wasn't successful at getting into the US, right? But that was still something that's part of my journey that I can explain later on, even when we get our awards here in a couple weeks, right?
Right.
Even though I didn't show up there, we're still getting our awards no matter what, right? But it was the experience that I wanted to attend. I wanted not only spend time with you, hang out, show off, right? But I wanted to network with all those other freaking marketers, Jonathan, Becca, freaking Camila, Marksman, right? Some of the big dogs. I wanted photos of Dan Henry. You got photos of Dan Henry, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I wanted. It wasn't so much. Well, don't get me wrong. I wanted to be up on stage and collect that award from Russell Brunson. That was the main thing. But I really wanted was that networking. Freaking get in there, get our toes in. Some people maybe figure out some JV Zoo deals and stuff like that, which we did. Even though I wasn't there, I was still like, Daniel, hit this person up. We need to have a JV with her, right?
Absolutely.
And boom, we had a call with her yesterday. We're setting up a live training with our students, so it's going to be freaking wicked. But
yeah. I mean, that was the bold move. Very inspiring. Let me say hello to a couple of people. Scott, thank you for tuning in. Nathan, my brother, Stephen, April, thank you guys for the support. Okay, Nicole, Coach Chris. If I didn't call out your name, please drop in the comments. Okay, so we can see you on the live. So, oh, I got to show you this. Yeah, Nate, you are right. I mean, that environment just changing people. Okay, let me show you. I called my wife. I don't know if you see this. Check this out.
I know.
I love it. Dancing like crazy. I said, "What are you doing?" And she said she is creating reels on her IG.
That's
after
awesome.
She hang out with the social media queens there. She changed. Before she said internet is not real.
She changed her mindset, eh? Watch all those people up on stage, the line of millionaires ready to collect their awards and stuff. There was over 80 people who got their $25 million award.
Loads of people.
Like Jonathan, Montoya, and Sean, they got their $25 million awards from ClickFunnels, right?
Yeah.
And then there was that one lady, she at the very end, man, $100 million in awards. I was blown away. She literally took up the entire stage of FHL with awards. I was blown away. I was blown away by her, man. Like, you guys think $1 million is a lot of money? It's not in this industry. It's really not in this industry. That's just a starting point.
And when you go to Funnel Hacking Live, a business conference like that, you can see a lot of industries, right? Like digital marketing is just a small part of it. Coaching, consulting, real estate investment, accounting, lawyer, right? All kinds of different business are there. They all use funnel. I mean, everybody should be using funnel to get more leads for your business, and that's why they are there, which is amazing.
Yeah, because like it was just I could feel the energy all the way up here in Canada just from watching you live on the videos, right? Like, that energy alone must have felt absolutely amazing, just to be surrounded by so many entrepreneurs, marketers, people who have a dream and that are chasing it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I want to tell you a funny story. What's up, Grant, Rory, George? Thank you guys for tuning in. Okay, Gisela, Jackie, Ross, thank you for your support. Hey, Nate, you know what's funny? I was waiting in the line, right? Waiting to get on the stage to get our 2CC award from Russell Brunson. But in the meantime, I have one phone that I was using to go live with you guys, right? While I was waiting in the line. So right before I walk on that stage, I need to give that phone to my wife, who is in the audience. So she will hold the phone, keep doing live, right? So I walk in front of the stage, give the phone to my wife, then I run back to the stair of the stage. During that process, I trip. So there was some like a metal bar, right, for camera on the ground in front of the stage. So in front of thousands of people, Then I trip. I fall on the ground. Pah! Everybody say, "Are you okay?" Then Vega say, "Hey, are you still alive?" She is worried that everybody gonna see me fall down right in front of the stage, right before I get on the stage to get the 2cc award. So I was painful. I mean, my knee was painful, so I still need to get on there to get the award. So I was okay. Then just walk on there.
That's funny.
So you guys didn't see it. I actually fell. I actually
I
fell down.
saw it.
Right. You saw it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You see it on that live. It says for a split second, but to see you take boom. Oh, are you okay? Yeah, I got our VA to split that video into 3 videos. I'm going to use some of that as content.
Great.
Not you falling. I won't show that, but
oh, I thought you guys didn't see
hey
it.
man, it's just part. You're not the first or the last person to fall on that stage. It was absolutely crazy, man. And then like just you being in like the winners ballroom, right? Afterwards, after the next day, after everybody got their awards and stuff, everybody who got awards were all in the same room, right? And frick, man, the atmosphere and the energy in that room must have been insane, buddy. Just being surrounded with everybody and stuff, and knowing, because there was quite a few marketers in it there, right, who have been in the industry just as long as us, if not longer, right?
Yeah.
There's tons of marketers that you and I personally know, right?
Yeah.
So it was kind of cool to see you get a bunch of photos with them and stuff like that, and even some of our competition getting photos of them, and
like online trash talk to each other, but in real life, hey, good to see you.
Yeah, right. They don't trash talk in front of your face. I'll tell you that. That's the whole thing about the internet.
Hey, Jade, Sales Ninja, Wendy, Tony, Jackie. All right, thank you guys for the support. Okay, thank you for your best wishes. Lindsay, Greg, thank you for tuning in. Okay. Oh, talking about that, right? So, let me show you.
What's up, Tony?
So Nathan, right? Nathan Lucas already got his, but this is my first time experience. So I got to show you guys. So this year, when I go to Funnel Hacking Live, I also brought back one badge for Nate, okay? He couldn't make it.
That's an expensive ticket.
The expensive ticket, yeah. So this year, they give you this, right? So you can wear it, like two Comma Club award winner. And what's interesting is that I also got to have a lunch, okay, with Russell Brunson. And let me see. This one, right? So they give you this ticket. So on Friday, we actually had a lunch, okay, a presentation lunch, right? Russell Brunson gonna have lunch with you and try to sell you something. So I had a lunch with Russell Brunson, okay. So in the lunch, not just hanging out with a lot of marketers in there. I also want to show you that this is the inner circle. Once you get your $1 million award, right, then you are qualified to join inner circle, okay. And I just want to show you the price. So this is for people who believe, you cannot sell high ticket, okay, or selling $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 products nobody gonna buy. Let me just use this to inspire you, okay, depending on who you are talking to. Because in order to join inner circle, right, the minimum price is $50,000. The next
and only 100 spots.
Yeah, next level category king, right? This one is $150,000.
15 spots.
$250,000 one is sold out. You cannot even join. Okay. So just want to show you there are people who are investing this kind of business this kind of money in their business. Okay. So don't put that limiting belief, right, in your business, thinking about, your price is too high, nobody gonna buy. It all depends on if your audience can see the value or not, and also the way you communicate with your audience. Does that make sense? Give me number one if that makes sense. Okay.
brand and value is a big one, right? Russell
Absolutely.
Brunson can pretty much sell anything with just because of his name, right?
Absolutely.
That's
But
the thing.
that name is built by loads of results, loads of hard work, loads of consistency every single day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane. Like $50,000, that's for a lifetime inner circle membership, right? Which me and you will do eventually, right?
Yeah.
Once I get access to the States. But it's absolutely insane. Like the amount of money that's online, FHL just proved it with all those award winners and everything on there. Freak, you know, one lady, she's in the Chinese Taiwan market. She does marketing, digital marketing, but she does it in Chinese, right?
Chinese. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Right, and she got her second 2CC award there while you were there.
Second $10 million award.
Oh,
Yeah.
$10 million award. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's got a huge market, man.
Yeah.
Like that's a
Yeah.
huge market, right? And that's the thing. Like there's people there from all different types of niches, man. Right?
Right.
They're all different types of niches. There's travel niche, dog niche, friggin' relationship niche, fitness niches, right? Make money
Right.
online niches, all different types of niches were there, man. And that's the crazy thing when you actually get to see that and experience that, just like your wife did, right? It's a completely different mindset change, right?
Right.
Knowing that
Absolutely.
other people can achieve this, so why the hell can't we?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And also another thing I learned, right, is pay attention to details. Okay. Like just give you a quick example. So this lady, okay, Ashley, this lady, she is one of the big stage speakers this year. She was a lawyer. Okay. Right now, her consulting company is basically teaching her clients how to use props, right? Props when you do presentation. Okay. Like everybody is learning how to do presentation to sell your product, your service, right? We all know that creating the presentation slides, how to tell story, what flow, what sequence you should be doing in your presentation. But she did one presentation brought in $2 million. How she did it? She go into details. So her specialty is to use a lot of props, okay, props during her presentation in order to draw the audience really in the moment. So she will build like a lot, like when she say jail, she will build like a jail cell. I don't know how much money she spent it. She will bring a jail cell on the stage when she does the presentation. That's how extra mile she's doing, right? That's crazy.
Wow, it's wild.
Yeah, it is.
So, what was your biggest take from FHL?
Number one is just environment. I mean, number one is open your eyes, right? Especially when you are doing your daily business, you get hit with different challenges, business challenges, life challenges, right? You think that business is so hard, life sometimes is too hard, right? But when you go there, you see everybody is going through the same challenges, right? But they are pulling in big numbers. You see the hope, you see the inspiration, just getting yourself close to those people, right? That's why people say your environment is actually very important. If you are struggling right now, right, if you are stuck right now, I think the most important thing you can do is to find that environment, okay, and put yourself in it. That's why me and Nathan like to join different kind of mentorship, different kinds of mastermind, because we want to put ourselves in that environment, right?
That was just like yesterday. We had a good in-depth conversation with Becca Duncan, who we're bringing into our community to do some training for our students, right?
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a fun one, right? And that's just part of networking, right? I remember because it was like last week, I was like, you see Becca there, freaking talk to her. We need to do a JV zoo launch or whatever, something with her, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I was like, just because like we all three of us have been in the industry the same time, right? About the same amount of time, right? And Becca's a big one, right? She was the fastest growing marketer and affiliate for Legendary Marketer to hit the first $1 million online, right?
That's
She
amazing.
wasn't the first one to hit $1 million with Legendary Marketer, but she was the fastest one to hit $1 million Legendary Marketer. I believe she did it in 4 months too.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it wasn't long, man. Like literally, she blew up on TikTok. Everything took off for her just perfectly, right? And she made over $1 million in 4 months just with Legendary Marketer.
Oh, that's nuts. That's nuts. Yeah.
Right. Like I remember when she first started, man, she had no clue what she was doing, but she put in the work, right? She freaking worked her butt off, right? And she put out the content and she grew her TikTok account huge. Like she still has it. She still has like 250,000 followers on TikTok. Right. So
Nathan Lucas is the first one who hit $1 million with Legendary Marketer.
Yeah, that's right. Nathan Lucas was the first one to hit the first $1 million with Legendary, right? So got to give him props, right? And actually, Nathan Lucas was one of the people who I looked up to. Me and Daniel both looked up to when we first started. When we first started Legendary Marketer, Nathan Lucas was one of the ones me and Daniel looked up to. Said, "Hey, we want to be just like that," right?
Yeah.
4 years later, me and you finally got our 2CC award, right?
Yeah.
Many other awards in the process, right? So it's been wild, right? That's the thing, like you guys, if you're struggling right now because if you're just taking a course and you're just not understanding it, right? Learn from those who are where you want to be, right? This is exactly what me and Daniel did. We learned from Nathan Lucas. We learned from Jonathan Montoya. We learned from Dan Henry. We learned from some big time marketers in the industry because we want to be where they're at.
Yeah, and some of the you guys watching this live right now, right? Especially if you are just getting started. I mean, me and Nathan know exactly how you feel right now. Just like 4 years ago, when I look at Nathan Lucas, right, who already made $1 million with Legendary Marketer, that was too far out for me. I cannot even believe that one day I can become like that, right? So a lot of you guys who are watching me and Nathan, you probably have the same thoughts. Okay, I just want to use our real life stories to let you guys know that it is possible. Okay.
Yeah, me and you 4 years ago, we were just two broke dads, man, freaking chasing a dream.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the thing, right? Like we're nobody special. Anybody who caught these awards, they're nobody special. They just took action.
Yeah.
And consistently took action. Imperfect action, I should say, right? Because nobody's perfect in this industry. Nobody knows everything about this industry, right? You learn as you go, but if you're taking imperfect action, you'll get to where you need to be.
And also a big part of that will be problem solving. Okay, problem solving. From where you are at right now to that success, however you define success, okay, that your next success in between is all problems. Okay, so you got to know how to problem solving. Nate and myself, we just talk to each other the other day, right? Thinking about that to teach our students how to be resourceful. Okay, a lot of people, right? I see them keep doing same thing again for months without getting the results they wanted. They feel frustrated, but they rarely really spend time to look at the data, look at their process, find out what's the problem. Okay, why I'm doing all this, putting in the work, I'm super consistent every single day. Why can't I get results? What's the problem? Okay, as an entrepreneur, you got to find out where the problem is. Then you can go out, so you know what to fix, right? And that's what me and Nate doing on a daily basis. We spot all kinds of problems in our business, in our daily operation. Then we discuss with each other, what should we do? How can we fix this mistake, right? We do that every single day.
And we've seen a problem within our own students, right? Within our own community, there's a lot of students who struggle to close sales themselves, right? So
talking about that. Yeah, talk about that. Yeah, what
So
do you have in
we
place?
solved the problem for our students, right? For those of you who do know, right, our Passion Over Profits program, right? It now comes with lifetime coaching, right? It's $1,000, right? It's a high ticket product, right? Some people struggle to make high ticket sales, right? Or they just don't have the skills or the confidence, or they just don't know how to get people over that fence, right? So what we did, we solved that problem for our students, and we're releasing it today after me and Daniel finished a quick little video, right? Our students are now, instead, if they want, it's our program's master resale rights, right? If they want to close the sales themselves, 100% profits in their pocket. But if they want to leverage our 2CC closing team now, they can become an affiliate, send their prospects or clients to our closing team, right? And let our closing team close them for a commission, right? So it's a win-win situation for our students, right? Because a lot of our students, they just might not have the confidence, or they just haven't got to that skill set yet to close their own sales, right? Now, having our closing team there, we can close a few sales for them, which will build more confidence for them, put more money in their pockets, right? And actually let them build their online business. So now you guys can literally leverage our closing team. We spent hours yesterday setting it all up. Literally hours.
I really like this idea because I mean Nate, he was the one who initiated this project, okay, about the sales team, right? So right now, for people who are inside our pop program, right? So you have two options. Number one, you got a license to sell pop as your own, right? Then you make 100% profits, commissions on every single sale. Okay. So you keep all the profits. Now, Nathan and the team just added another option for you. Okay. Like for people you don't know how to close or you are still learning the process. Now you have the option to borrow our trained sales team, right? Then our team can close sales for you. And for that, we just share the profits. Super awesome. I like it. I think a lot of people will be helped based on this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I definitely. And by the feedback within our community, I can see a lot of people using this feature because a lot of them are excited about it, right? We didn't take MER away from them, right? They still have the option to close the sale themselves, keep 100% profits, but now they can also become an affiliate and send them to our closing team, right? So now they got options, right? We didn't take anything away from them. We added more to it, right? So technically, we're literally the only hybrid MER affiliate coaching program online today.
Beautiful.
Literally the only hybrid MER affiliate coaching program online, right? Beautiful. And I think it's really going to take off for our students. I'm excited for a lot of our students because I know some of them, a lot of people in this industry, they have problems closing. That's a big issue with a lot of people. They can get leads, they can get people in, they can get people interested, but actually getting people over that fence to actually buy is what a lot of people do struggle with in this industry. Now, if you're struggling, just send them to us and we'll close them for you. Yeah, Nathan, I don't know if you realize that, but we switched from yearly coaching to now if you have pop, it's lifetime coaching. So now we don't have to worry about kicking people out a year in or anything like that, right? Now you get pop, you're in it for life. You have our coaching, you have our resources, our updates, everything.
Yeah,
like I know, literally there's nothing online for as cheap as this for the value for $1,000 for what we offer. Any other program you look at out there, you're looking at least 10K.
Absolutely. And Nathan Lucas is, I mean, just right now, I think busy with the baby, right? But Nathan, when you get a chance, we should have you come over and do a master class.
Yeah. Nathan, let's bring you on over, get you in there, students, do some training for our students, man. We have a few people who we brought in. Jay Lee just did a training for our students last week, right? They absolutely love that. We got Becca Duncan coming in on March 6th, right? Keep that in your calendars, guys. March 6th, Becca Duncan's going to be coming in, bring some feminine touch to our program since there's so much male testosterone inside. So we figure let's bring in a girl, right? She knows what she's doing. She's done over $4 million online in the last 3 years, right? So she knows what she's doing, right? I'm super excited for our students to learn from her, right? That's going to be on content creation and stuff, right? So yeah, Nathan, let's do it.
Say he's in. Let's go. Let's do it.
Yeah,
let's
talk, man, because I'm always about bringing in more, because me and Daniel, we don't know everything. We don't know everything, and it's always nice to get another perspective of another marketer on how they do it, right?
Absolutely.
Because not everybody's ways are going to work your way, right? So like that's why you're always learning, always adapting in this industry, constantly building your knowledge, right? If you're just staying with one freaking course and you're stuck on it and you're having problems with it, there's probably a reason, right? Just saying.
I see myself, right? I mean, because I used to play basketball when I was in college, like 20 years ago. So when I want to like really master one thing, like my current business, I see myself as professional athlete. Okay, if you look at professional basketball player, they have shooting coaches, they have defense coach, they have condition strength coach, right? So they have all kinds of different coaches on the team to help them level up different skills. So me and Nathan doing the same thing. When we need to learn how to do presentation, we go to this guy. When we need to learn how to use Instagram pay ads strategy, we learn from this guy. So we pick up different skills from the best of the best in the industry. You should see your business like that, okay? You need certain skills, right? And once you identify those skills that you need in order to scale your business, find the best of the best in that category and learn from them. That's the quickest way for you to scale. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the way I would. If I were to start all over again 4 years ago, I would definitely wouldn't start with a course. Right? Knowing what I know now, I'd hire a mentor off the bat, hire a mentor, hire a coach who's where I want to be.
Yeah,
literally.
absolutely.
That's what I would do. I wouldn't get a course because a course doesn't offer you that unlimited support, doesn't give you that coaching, right? Doesn't actually help you when you get stuck, right? It's more of a do-it-yourself thing, or you got to wait for a coaching call or something, or wait for answers in the community. But with a mentorship and coaching, you have somebody at your fingertips to ask questions nonstop.
Right.
That is so much more powerful than trying to do it yourself.
Absolutely.
Right? Literally. It's what me and you did. We followed Jonathan. Right? Because we wanted to be where Jonathan was. Right?
Yeah.
And now we're partnered with him. Right?
Yeah.
So like it's pretty crazy, right? Like 4 years ago, we started with Jonathan. We were two broke dads, right? Now we're partnered with him. You just got his $25 million award.
That's right. That's
now we won our $25 million award.
It's coming. Coming. Let's go. Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah. So I'm kind of excited, guys. I'm quite pumped, mate. FHL last week was insane. I actually went out and got some hats made for me and Daniel. His is upstairs, right? His is upstairs in a bag, keeping it safe so it doesn't get dirty. But I made some hats for FHL. Unfortunately, Daniel didn't get it. But I'll mail that out to him. He's got a few things to mail to me, so I'm quite excited.
One more thing I want to mention, okay? Because I see some of the 10K students, okay? So me and Nathan with Jonathan, we have our 10K mentorship. So I see you guys are here. So tomorrow, Friday, is usually when me and Nathan do our direct 10K mentorship call. Tomorrow's call is important, okay? Because me and Nate, basically, we already built out a couple resources that we want to give to you guys. Pages, messages, right? So basically, we want to share with you how we sell pub and also how we sell Fund of Freedom, and also how we sell other offers using our bonus page. So tomorrow we'll give you all those resources done for you, okay, on the call. Okay, so make sure you attend tomorrow.
Yeah, those 10K students, make sure you guys attend, right? Who's that call for? That's for our 10K mentorship. That's our more inner circle mentorship, right? So
yeah. So that's the higher tier program that me and Jonathan and Nathan we launched. Okay. So if you are a complete beginner, you're just getting started, just focus on pop for now. Then once you just start generating some results, if you want to work with me and Nathan directly, then we can talk about it. Okay. But that's the higher tier coaching program. Just posted a CTA announce on live code, lifetime. Okay, cool. Yeah. And Grant, I suggest, okay, when you do CTA, do not tie yourself to any particular product, okay? Ideally, because you want to sell yourself.
yeah, instead of saying add comment pop, say training or info or me or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I even told like Andrew Webster when he was so stuck on Legendary Marketer, and he actually got offended by me back in the day when I told him, do not brand yourself to a particular product, brand you and yourself, not the product, right? You want to brand yourself. Don't tie yourself to one damn product, because that product could be gone tomorrow and then you don't have a business. If you build your brand, your name, right, you can promote anything you want because it's your brand that you're building, not the product itself, right?
Yeah.
That's exactly. A big one. And then he came back to me 3 years, I think it was 2.5 years later, and said, Nathan, thank you. I didn't realize what you were saying at that time. I actually got offended when you told me that. But now, years later, after realizing what you said, you are 100% correct. And I said, hey, man, I was just trying to show you what I realized right out of the hop, right? When you don't want to be branding yourself to one particular product. If me and Daniel did that, we wouldn't have all these damn awards from all these different programs, right? When you brand yourself, you can promote anything you want because people will come to you because of your name, your brand, your reputation, right? Yep. And they'll buy whatever the heck you put in front of them.
Right. Like, I think Nate, did we hear this from Alex Comosi before? Like, from where you are at right now to get to your success, you got to see it like a chain, right? Each link are connected to each other.
That was Dan, not Alex. That was Dan.
Dan Henry?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got to see it. Yeah. So you got to see like each link are connected to each other. So when you buy a program, when you buy a course, right? People do this wrong. When they buy a course, they promote it. They don't get the results they think they should be getting. Then they change to different product, different offer. But they too focus on pushing just the product, right? So they become product pusher. But when you focus on yourself, when you focus on selling your own brand, you got to pay attention, right? What kind of mini transformation? What did you really learn from this course that you bought, right? Even though you may not get external results money-wise yet, but maybe you learn something. You learn a skill so that you complete that first link. Now you get another product, right? Then you learn another skill. So when you do that, everything can be linked together. So your brain is actually growing. But when you just focus on pushing different individual product, right, you stay at the same place. Does that make sense? So you got to focus on what you really learn from each course that you bought. What kind of transformation that you learn that also help you on your journey. When you can articulate that as part of your business growth, then you can sell any products.
Yeah. That's the thing, right? Me and you have proved that left, right, and center, right? Like we promote multiple products, right? Multiple products, but the main offer you guys see is our POP program, right? You don't see us promote it. You don't see me creating videos about OSLP, but we still made $6,000 with OSLP in the back end. How? through stories and emails.
Right.
Right? So
Right.
like you don't need multiple offers on the front, right? You want one main offer, right? And then everything else is promoted on the back end. That's why I tell these people, we have a stand store. We've gotten our stand store $100,000 award, right? But I
Right.
would never recommend having a stand store on your on your social media accounts, right? I wouldn't recommend having it on TikTok, right? I wouldn't recommend it having on IG. Why? Because stores confuse your buyers. Your buyers don't want options. They want the best recommended product that you can offer them. When you give them options, it confuses them, and a confused buyer never buys, right?
Right.
Have one main offer, promote that main offer like it's the holy freaking grail, right? And then when you're talking to people in the DMs and stuff, right, or in emails, that's when you can downsell them or offer them something that's going to solve their problem. Don't just be offering products because you want to make money. Offer products that solve a problem for certain people, and you'll make way more sales.
Right. And okay, let's go deeper on that. Okay, I do want to share with you guys. Nate, I wrote down all the notes, right? When I was in a funnel hacking live,
Those are
right?
what I want. I want those
Yeah.
notes.
So let me share with you this. Okay, talking about
Jonathan
selling
shared all
products,
his
right?
notes.
Yeah, I will. So talking about this, this is from Michael Jones. Okay, talking about how to sell offer, right? Um, you got to, when you sell a product, whatever that is, okay, you got to communicate with your buyers about their pains and desires. Okay, people people buy from you because they feel you are the one. Okay, how can they feel you are the one? They feel you understand them. Okay, let's say I was struggling. I my relationship with my wife was very bad, right? Well, before I started my online business, so my life was painful. But when I see somebody can articulate the challenges I'm going through right now, if I see that kind of content, I immediately feel, hey, how can you understand me so well? I would give you more trust, right? So you got to talk about the pains and also the dream outcome your target audience want. Okay, so I want to talk about that. There are three different styles that you can use in your content, in your speech. Okay, and it's categorized as steady, fixed, and mirror. Okay, so there is a steady style presenter, there is a fixed style presenter, there is a mirror style presenter. Okay, so for steady, right, is they will say something like this. How they talk about their audience pains, they will say something like this: you may be feeling, okay, you may be feeling exhausted, tired after you finish your 9 to 5. Open up your computer, staring at the screen, not knowing what content you should put out today. And you are worried that if the things doesn't change, you might need to go out to look for a second job, right? I talk about your feeling, okay? That's how I articulate my audience pain point. So if you say this kind of words a lot, you may be feeling, right? I know how you feel. That's steady style presenter. Second style is fixed style presenter, and this one, the icon is Alex Homosi. Okay, he is a fixed style presenter. Fixed style presenter, the way they articulate their audience pain is like this: you may be doing, okay, it's more like doing. Hey, you may be posting social media content 3 times a day. You may be messaging 100 people a day, but your bank account still empty. So I talk about what you are doing. Okay, that's a fixed style presenter. You may be doing. The third style presenter is mirror style presenter. This is Russell Brunson. Okay, mirror style presenter. They say you may be thinking. Okay, you may be thinking when is the time you finally can take your family to go on that long-waited vacation, right? You may be thinking, so mirror style presenter is talk about the thoughts. You may be thinking what's in your head. Okay, so let me summarize 3 ways you're gonna find the best suitable style for yourself. Okay, so there are 3 styles you can focus on. Okay, steady style, they always say you may be feeding, talk about feeding a lot. Fixed style presenter, they usually say you may be doing, call out what your target audience are doing right now. Number 3 style is mirror style presenter. Talk about the thoughts you may be thinking. Okay, feeling, doing, thinking. Use that in your next presentation or in your content practice. Okay.
Yeah, man, freaking, it's exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine putting all 3 of those in one video.
What? Which one?
All 3 of those in one video.
3 of what?
The 3 presentations that you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
Hit them with all 3 of them in one shot.
Yeah. You can do 3 of them. Yeah. Yeah. High level 1, 2, or 3. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, friggin'. I got some videos to create today too for my new TikTok. Like I was just talking, I lost my TikTok last week, guys. I have no TikTok. I had no TikTok. I've been building it up since I think January, right? Or even earlier. I think it was November or something like that. But I was building up my new TikTok account. It was starting to take off, and then all of a sudden it got removed. They suspended my account because I posted the wrong stories that the TikTok didn't like. 3 back-to-back they hit me with, and boom, shut my account down. So I waited 24 hours for the appeal. The appeal didn't get approved. And as soon as I saw the appeal didn't get approved, what did I do? I created another TikTok account. I personally like TikTok as a good lead gen. It's a good lead gen platform for me. Just for some reason, I'm comfortable doing TikTok. I'm comfortable doing TikTok, comfortable editing on TikTok, right? I get all my sounds and stuff from TikTok, right? But I'm moving now that TikTok's just, I've lost so many accounts with TikTok. I'm more focused on Facebook, right? Facebook's where it's at. I don't care what anybody says. It's not IG. It's not Threads. It's not freaking YouTube, right? It's Facebook. Right? So that's the thing, right? Like, can you save TikTok videos? Yes, you can, April. You can save TikTok videos. You don't save them from the platform, though. I actually show you how in the TikTok module, how to download them with the snaptik.app browser, right? So what you'll do is go into your TikTok video, grab your URL link, right? Copy that, and then go into the browser to snaptik.app and download it that way, right? That will take the TikTok logo off of your video. If you just download it straight from TikTok itself, you'll have that little TikTok logo with your name on it. So that's the way around it.
Yeah, just make sure you guys have that memory. Let me show you this. So this is what Nate is talking about, okay? If you want to download TikTok video, go to this website, okay? Snaptik.app. Then just grab whatever TikTok video link and put it right here. Then you can download TikTok video without watermark.
Yeah, and don't download the app. Do it in the browser. You don't need to download the app. There's nothing to pay for, right? When you go put that link into download, you got to watch a 15-second ad in order. And then after that 15-second ad is done, it'll automatically download that video for you.
Yeah. Cool. So, April, you got it? Okay, cool. And also, Roselle, pass the tea. Yeah, I mean, so I think pass the tea, you have a great potential, okay? Because Roselle, he is our student, right? But he is also a pastor. So, I mean, the Christian and also business is a huge audience. So, pass the tea, I think you should demonstrate that in your content, okay? Because pass the tea, he is doing like a Christian, right? Like a pastor on his lives. I don't know if that's another profile or not. Then he is doing business on the other side. I think you should combine both together, okay? Use biblical message to convey the business ideas. That there are huge audience out there, huge.
Huge audience.
Huge, yeah.
Not one I can tap into, but
Right. Huge audience. Yeah, huge audience.
Okay, but I don't really know how.
When you go, okay, two things. Number one, when you go through that 0 to 10K fast track module that me and Nate gave you inside Pop, right? Do it week after week. Because every single week you have mini homework that you need to complete. Week number one, define who you are selling to, right? Then we give you a formula how to define your target audience. Once you define that, how to create your core marketing message, then how to set up your Facebook profile, right? Then how to do short form video content, how to handle sales objection. So you need to go through that process in the next 12 weeks in terms of marketing. That's number one. Number two, I want you to go out there, actually do some research. Who are the top three or five influencers in your niche? Okay. Christian and also business combined together. Find 3 to 5 guys who are at the top. See what they are doing, okay? Because you need to get some ideas. Loads. There are loads. It's a big audience. Yeah. Pastor T, Roselle, does that make sense? Get some inspiration, okay? There are loads of people are doing it, right? Loads of people are doing it. Like JD, I can call out people. JD Sales Ninja, right? He is a pastor as well, but he teaches his clients how to close high ticket sales. That's his business. Okay, so you can actually combine two together. Nate.
Okay, cool. I was just checking that email that you sent, Raven. Yeah, man. I'm excited, man. It was a good week last week. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it, but you still got to rock and roll the Wealth Warriors and get on stage, get that $1 million award. Our actual awards should be here in about 4 weeks.
Okay.
So, I'm thinking about 4 weeks time because they said 6 to 8 weeks, and it's already been 2 weeks since we applied, 2-3 weeks since we applied for the award. So, hopefully those come, and when they come, me and Daniel are going to do a big ceremony opening. Me and Daniel are definitely going to be doing big opening, big unboxing of that $1 million award, because it's something me and Daniel set our eyes out, and our team, we set our eyes out for this back in 2022, right? So 3 years ago, we set our eyes out on it, and this was a big accomplishment for us to achieve, right? So we're definitely proud of it, right? But it goes to show that we're nobody special. Anybody can freaking do this, right? I got no teeth in my damn mouth. I'm a high school dropout who got his GED in prison after an 8-year addiction, right? I'm nobody special. Daniel's nobody special. All we did was learn damn skills and freaking take imperfect action.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
So it's literally it's not as far away as people think it is, right? Hitting that $1 million goal is not that hard. And if you really think about it, like Pop, in order to hit your first 7 figures online, you just need to sell $1,000 product 1,000 times.
Yep.
I'm telling you, that's a lot easier than selling 10,000 small freaking lower ticket products.
Right.
It's a heck of a lot easier hitting your income goals with a high ticket product than it is a low ticket any day of the week, right? That's why me and Daniel that's all we literally promote is high ticket.
I mean, if you let's say if you want to hit your first $100,000 online, okay, I think that should be your first goal before you hit that million.
First 10K and that 100K.
Yeah, 10K then 100K. Let's say 100K. If you are selling $1,000 product, you only need to sell it to 100 people, 100 customers. That's it. Yeah.
100 sales is a lot easier than friggin' 500, 600, 800, 1,000 sales, right? What's up, RJ? Haven't seen you for a while, buddy.
My man. Yeah, RJ. Yeah, RJ was our funnel designer. Okay, our first funnel designer. when we launched our Wealth Warriors coaching program back in Christmas 2022. So RJ was the first guy who was supporting us. RJ, let's go. Yeah.
Finally got that award, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and it was from that funnel, so you're a big part of that, buddy. So that was a big one. So yeah, you're actually a part of that, RJ, so it was quite exciting. You're the funnel builder for that funnel, which got us that $1 million award, so thank you. Right? So like, that's the thing, guys, like me and Daniel, we've outsourced a lot of things along the way too, right? Like RJ building our funnels for us. We have VAs now, right? Like, we didn't have all of this when we started. You gotta grow in levels in this industry. Don't come into this industry thinking like a 6-figure marketer when you haven't even made $1, right? You got to start as a beginner. Talk about your journey. Talk about being a beginner, right? That's how you're going to become relatable with your current audience, right?
Right.
Because honestly, it's a heck of a lot easier making sales and being relatable when you're a beginner.
I agree. Yeah.
Way easier. It's a lot harder for somebody like me and Daniel to be relatable to a beginner because they can't see themselves in our position. But they can see themselves in your position. You've already made a couple sales, right? You're just starting out. You're learning this industry. That makes you way more relatable than somebody like me and Daniel.
Yeah. Oh, I got my first lead, right? This week, I got 10 people jump on my email list because I did this, I did that, right? I mean, that's the story you can talk about, right? That's what we did when we first started out. We just be a good reporter, share our excitement, share our challenge, share our frustration. Yeah,
share community wins, right? Hey, my team member just did $6,000 in the last 6 weeks, right? We leveraged our community's results, especially like with Jonathan, right? We were leveraging everybody who was making sales in the program,
right?
Even though like a lot of them weren't even ours, right? Because we know how to leverage, right? If you know, coming in as a beginner, when you leverage already proven process, that's a lot easier in making sales than trying to reinvent the wheel.
Yep.
Right? Trying to reinvent the wheel is going to hold you back and it's going to keep you freaking struggling. I'm telling you right now. Find a proven system, find a proven process, and follow it. I'm literally making a Facebook post today showing a bunch of our students' wins in the past few weeks, right? But it's literally putting people in the right mindset to get a mentor, get a mentorship, right? Because it's going to take you to your success a lot faster than trying to do it alone.
Yeah. If you're going to do it, we just do it all the way. Do it quick. Yeah. People say it's not a get rich quick scheme, right? It is not. It does take work. But if you can get rich quicker, why do you want to do it slower, right? Go all out. Exactly. Give it all. Yeah, go all in.
If you believe in it, go all in on it. That's what I had to do, right? I quit my trucking career in 4 months. Was it premature quitting my job? Yep. But I went all in on myself because my wife literally said, if you're making as much as you're doing that truck driving right now and you're making that same amount online, imagine what you can make if you go full time on this, right?
Yep.
So I said to my boss, bye-bye, see you later, April 28th, 2021, right? Now, that's probably a little premature for me. I'll be the first one to admit, right? Still had some struggles a few months after that, right? Just trying to get consistent and stuff like that. But I went all in on myself, right? I could literally pick up a phone right now today and be working by tonight if I wanted to, right? Because of my class 1 trucking license, right? I have that. Now, am I using that as a fallback? No, I'm never going back working for somebody else. Never. With the knowledge I know now, man, I'll never work for somebody else again in my life, right? Just for the simple fact, I know these skills, whether I keep doing it online or I could take it into the offline world, right? Create my own business, right? what I really want to work on for next year is creating a storage unit, building an actual offline business, a storage unit close to home here, because it's very low overhead costs and very high profits, right? There's very low overhead costs when it comes to storage units. It's a great business model. And every storage unit in my area is full. They're all full. You never see them empty. They always got campers sitting there. Their storage units are always full, right? So that's another business model that I'm going to take, right, from the money I make online to support my offline business. Now that could turn into a family business, right?
That's the goal for this year for you, right? I want to expand this year as well. Let's go.
My goal for this year, I got to buy a house.
Yep.
That's I gotta buy a house. That's my goal for by the end of this year. Me and the wife, we want to have a house that we can move into by 2026.
Sounds good.
That's my biggest goal, because you've already got 3 houses. You got 3 houses on the go already, and probably searching for your 4th already.
Buying the
Selena got her real estate license too, so right?
Yeah, she did. Yeah, buying the first one will be the most difficult one. Okay, depending on if you want to live in or rent it out. Just get it going. Once you get your first one, then the second one is easy because you can refinance. You can finance, right? Pull out some equity loan, then buy a second one, make it as a rental property. Then that second property becomes a business, income generating property, because you are keep getting a rent, right? Once you keep getting a rent, then you have business record. Then you can pull another loan, then buy a third one, so on and so forth. Yeah.
So I know it's definitely in my books here this year, man. I got to get into real estate as well, right? And that's pretty much what a lot of marketers do too, right? They use this money that they make online to build their own portfolio, right? These skills are so useful. I could use them in being a landlord and stuff like that too, right? Like, that's the thing. I'd be a good landlord because I've done all construction pretty much in a house. I literally could do anything I want. So I don't have to go out there and hire people to come do stuff for me if I wanted to, right? Now, for me, I'm going to hire out because I know my time is worth money, right? So, so houses in Canada are expensive. Absolutely. I might buy here, but if you can go to more rural area, right? Like outside the cities, right? Housing costs come way down. If you're outside the city in a small town, housing costs are way down. Like this unit that I live in a 4-plex still, right? We've been here for freaking 8 years now in the same building, right? I've even talked to the landlord about rent to own, right? So basically I've paid this place off, but I live in a 4-plex. I haven't left here because my rent's only $1,100 a month. He wants $185,000 for this unit. When my friend who lives in the exact same type of unit, 3 or 4 doors down, right, in the other 4-plex, right, she only paid $155,000 for her place.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Right. So I know the value of it. So I'm trying to bring him down. I want to pay him like $135,000, right? Since we've already paid him probably about $70,000 since we've been here. Right. So, right. So I'm trying to talk to him. I'm in the midst of talking to him. If I can rent to own or just buy this place for $135,000, I'll do it, but I won't pay $180,000 for it.
Right. Got you.
Right.
Negotiate. Yeah. See if he can give you a better deal.
Yeah, because houses are expensive here in Canada, especially if you go to BC. It's crazy expensive. Or go anywhere near Toronto. It's insane, man. Like, I don't know how people pay some of the rent they pay, man. It's nuts, right?
Yeah.
I don't need something fancy. I don't need a big, gigantic mansion. I don't want a big house. That's the thing, right? Like, I don't. Even my wife, she's like, I don't want a big house. That just means more cleaning. Right? That's the thing, right? Like I'm a minimalist, right? I don't need a lot of things to be happy. Literally, I'm Dutch. I'm very cheap, right? So I don't need a lot of things to be a happy guy, right? I have my family, I have health. As long as my family's well taken care of, I'm a happy man.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much where it comes down to, right? But now I want to start building that generational wealth for my family, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, after we have kids, I feel I become different too. Otherwise, if I don't have kids, I'm gonna spend all my money on Limbo. That's for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. If I didn't have
No,
kids,
I can't.
man, frig, I definitely wouldn't be living here in Canada if I didn't have kids. Me and the wife would be gone to like Taiwan or Singapore or somewhere tropical, somewhere nice, right?
Yeah.
That's the thing, right? Like totally. If we didn't have kids, man, it'd be totally different lifestyle. Definitely be driving a Lambo or something. Probably.
No, I can't. Yeah, my wife. What Limbo? Buy a minivan.
I was actually just talking to my wife, right? Because we have a 2008 Audi Q7. I gave back my brand new Mitsubishi 2021 back to the bank back in 2022 when I started this business, right? Because I found unrealized a car making monthly payments on a car was keeping my family broke.
Okay.
Right? So what I did is I stopped making payments on that car, gave it back to the bank, took that money that I was making, that I would have been making on that car, and I went out and bought an SUV.
Okay.
A 2008 Audi Q7. Now, I bought that 5 years ago for 2022, 3 years ago, right? I bought it for $4K. I put $2,500 into it. That's including brand new tires, some brakes, right? Couple little things to it. It's finally starting to go on me, right? My Cadillac converter just went. Now it sounds like a freaking like a souped up truck. Just loud. It sounds like a lawnmower almost, right? Because my Cadillac converter went on it, right? So, and I'm not fixing it because the vehicle, it's falling. It's slowly starting to die. There's a bunch of electrical issues, right? But I'm not going out there and buying a brand new vehicle because my vehicle's breaking down. I'm looking for another used vehicle that I can work with, right? Because telling you straight up, those vehicle payments every single month is what's killing and holding so many families back every month. I didn't realize it. I was always the one, hey, every 3 years, buy a brand new vehicle. Right? Trade in the old one, buy a new one. Trade in the old one, buy a new one. I was making $1,000 monthly payments on my vehicles. Right? That's insane, guys. That's over $12,000 a year, right? Now I don't pay that. I have 2 vehicles plus a snowmobile, and they're all paid off, right? My truck, I'm probably going to sell my truck. Now, I was talking to my wife about a minivan, right? Have you seen those new Honda Odysseys?
No, I haven't.
Dude, they're like luxury in a minivan. The seats can lay right back into like a bed style. They got 2 TVs in the back seats, right? So much room in the thing. Both doors open. Like, oh my God, those vehicles are so nice, man. I was like blown away. There's also there's also another one, another minivan. They're like total luxury, right? The other thing is, I was talking to my wife, showing her last night, is Canada just made a new trade deal with China.
Okay.
Right? Canadians can now buy China's very cheap, not that they're cheap, they're very luxury, but their electric vehicles over in China are absolutely luxurious, right?
Yeah.
$30,000 for a freaking vehicle from China.
Great.
$30,000 for a vehicle. Here in Canada, you'd be paying probably $80,000-$90,000 for that vehicle.
Oh wow!
Right?
Okay.
So I was looking at some of those vehicles over there in China. Are amazingly beautiful, dude. Have you seen some of them?
I saw some of them on the news. Yeah.
Man, they're like a whole nother level of vehicles over there, man. They're way above, way ahead of our times, man.
Yeah. At your stage, right? My thought will be, I mean, the vehicle, because most of vehicles are depreciated asset, right? You buy it, you lose money. So just buy a used one, I buy used vehicle just for transportation for my family, minivan. Put all the money into real estate because that asset value goes up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I won't spend too much money on the vehicle unless that's the side money, right? You don't care,
Yeah.
then you can buy whatever you
Yeah.
like.
The only thing, if I were to buy new again, it'd be on my business account. It'd be through my business and a tax write-off, right?
Right.
That's the only way I'd buy a new vehicle is to have that tax write-off, right? So, which
Right.
eventually me and you will get, we'll get there when we buy our G-Wagons for our wives.
Oh yeah, that would be nice. Yeah.
Well, G-Wagon, if it's over 6,000 pounds, is 100% tax write-off for your business.
Because of the weight. Huh?
Yeah.
The weight
of it. If it's over 6,000 pounds, it's a 100% tax write-off for your business. That's why a lot of these people buy G-Wagons, right?
Range Rover too, right?
Range Rover is over 6,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, Range Rover's over 6,000 and shit. Anything like that, right? Yeah. It's a tax write-off. So, other than that, guys, sorry, we just had a good chat today, man. It was good talking. We've been chatting for over an hour. I got to go get my son some lunch. I got to hop on a call with a client, possible client. Other than that, guys, next week, we tried getting Jonathan on, but I don't think it's going to work out for next week. So maybe a different time, sometime next week, we're going to bring Jonathan on and talk about our 4 phases to freedom. So.
Oh yeah, we're gonna basically have Jonathan do a live training to everybody. Okay, show you the 4 steps that Jonathan used himself to scale his company to 8 figures. Me and Nathan use in our business. We did exactly these 4 steps. Okay, to make multiple $1 million online. So Jonathan want to do a live training to teach everyone about these 4 steps, so you guys can also get to your first $1 million online. Okay, so we are working on the schedule. We'll let you guys know very soon. Nate, final words from you.
Yeah, other than that, y'all, super excited. Don't forget to write into your guys' calendars. March 6th, we're doing a live with Becca Duncan, and it's going to be an open training. Anybody can come in, whether you're in POP or a 10K mentorship or you've never joined one of our programs. This is going to be a free training for everybody. So we'll set up a link and get you guys started getting opted into that so we can send you reminders for that. March 6th, we're doing a live training with Becca Duncan. So, and that's an open training to anyone. Okay.
Especially if you are running your business on Instagram, okay? Becca, she is one of the best woman Instagram creator, okay? She has over 450,000 Instagram followers. She made over $4 million from her Instagram account in the last 2 years. So me and Nathan are bringing Becca over to teach you guys exactly how she did it, okay?
Yeah, so make sure you guys don't miss out on that one because it's literally me and Daniel spent about an hour with her yesterday. We're setting this all up. It's going to be a great training. She's super excited about it, right? And so are we, right? Even me and Daniel are probably going to learn a few things from her too, right? She's a queen when it comes to Instagram marketing, and she knows her stuff, right? She's got her own programs and stuff like that. So I'm quite pumped. They're even Jonathan, Sean, and her doing a cruise here next month too.
Yeah.
So they're doing a whole cruise mastermind on a cruise next month, which is quite exciting. I wish I could go, right? But it starts in Florida. I can't get in. Maybe the cruise can pick me up after they get offshore. Just be sitting there in a little dinghy boat waiting for them to pick me up. Going from Mexico. Okay, guys, I want to say thank you all for tuning in today. Next week, Rise with Wealth Warriors, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Until then, I got to go get my son some lunch. We'll catch you all later. Thank you all for tuning in, being supportive, and we'll catch you all later.
See you.
Bye-bye.